When you think of really insanely popular animes, the first one that always comes to my mind is One Punch Man, something that came out that was supposed to be pretty much considered a parody, but became one of the most popular and anticipated animes of all time, especially anticipating season 2, which had been announced and released. Now, I can say without a doubt that this is definitely probably the best one that I've seen by far. But just who is the true villain of One Punch Man? And what is he going to have planned, in fact, for this whole entire thing? Strap into your okay memes, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lazy Universe, and today we're going to try to find out if we can see who is the true villain of One Punch Man. It's pretty well obvious that probably One Punch Man is in fact, is not the most famous anime out there. The story is about a man named Saitama who wants to become the strongest hero in the world, but with always obstacles in his way. And in fact, he just wants to become a superhero for fun, and probably to no other reason. Joined by his apprentice Genos, the both of them take down the supervillains, monsters, demons, and everything else of the like. But I'm just here trying to figure out who is the real villain behind One Punch Man, and in fact, what are their true motives. To do this, I'm going to have to tap into the very code of it all and try to figure out just what it makes the villain of One Punch Man, where is he, and when will his plan become superb. You know, I'm probably not the only person to actually look into this, but I'm definitely won't be the last person to look into this, and that's definitely saying it, that's for sure. But I have a feeling of what is going to happen, and I do have a theory for who the main villain is. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't think it's Metal Knight, no, I don't think it's Blast, and no, I don't think it's Shadow Emperor, and hell no, I do not think it's Genos or Drive Knight. So, who do I think is in fact probably the enemy of One Punch Man, and why I think so? Well, let's look into it. The real villain has to be Saitama himself. But let me explain. While it's true that Saitama is possibly the world's strongest hero in One Punch Man, and possibly undefeated and the disputed champion every single time, there is reason why he could possibly become the villain. The Hero Association hires a lot of heroes throughout the past years, and in fact, Saitama was one of them that they hired, not because of his strength, but because he was out there becoming a hero. Due to this reason, the Hero Association is actually scared of Saitama, afraid of what he could do if they cross the wrong path. They don't actually know his true strength, at least they play like they don't, but if you really pay attention to them when they talk about Saitama, they seem to know something else that nobody else does. It could be just a ploy, it could be nothing at all, but in fact, the thing is, we actually know the reason, that there could eventually become a day where the Hero Association will actually take down Saitama's son himself and try to put him down. This will mean every single superhero trying to put down the world's strongest hero without a doubt and with a fight. Now, there is no proof that I can have that the Hero Association will defeat Saitama, or that Saitama is a villain. Let's look closer into the reason why I believe that Saitama could be the true villain behind One Punch Man. Saitama is just undeniably strong, and there is no way around that. He is undeniably the strongest hero in the entire Heroes Association, and that just goes without saying. But there is more to meet the eye behind him, and that he could have an evil motive, which would eventually cause the destruction of the world. Think about it for a minute, if you would. A hero who's really so strong that he could actually take the world down with him? That is a very evil motive, and that is actually very dark, and that we don't ever want to see that happen. This is the reason why Batman is planned against Superman, people. There are heroes that could change their motives and automatically become evil and try to take over the universe. We've already seen this happen with Superman. and it was called Injustice: Gods Among Us, which was what we saw what would happen if Superman ever became evil and what would happen to the world. Do we need to relive this society again? Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm right. But I have a feeling that the Hero Society and the heroes will have to eventually face off against Saitama. Being as strong as he is, and undoubtedly possibly willing to turn over to the side of evil, Saitama is just doing one thing, trying to look for someone that he can go toe-to-toe with. That could leave a lot of destruction, a lot of blood, and a lot of things in his wake. I know that Saitama saved people from the Deep Sea King, but there is still no doubt without it that he will possibly try to destroy the world, which will eventually come to Genos taking down his own master. Now, of course, I am very upset to hear about this, and of course, as a guy who really does like Genos and who likes One Punch Man as a total, I just cannot deny that one of these days the Cape Baldy might probably turn evil. Keep in mind, everybody, that it's all just a theory of mine that Saitama could undoubtedly become evil. I mean, think about it. He has all this power in the world. He doesn't let the power go to his head, but similar to some other villains that probably were superhero first, eventually the power will always get to their head, and eventually they will always learn to try to take over the world by, of course, destroying every single superhero in the world first. Well, could Saitama become the real evil entity of the world? It's possible. Again, he has all this power in the world that we have hold of. He is undoubtedly very, very strong. He is the world's strongest superhero in this universe of the animated universe. He is possibly indestructible, and he could possibly withstand everything that everyone take to him, similar to the Hulk, until they find out some way to do with it. Now, if they make a World War Saitama, that would actually be pretty funny. But, you know, there could actually be a bigger villain in the franchise that we possibly don't know anything about, and I think that you'll agree with me with who. I mean, it's possible for Fubuki to become the next evil villain. I mean, because we all know the evil villains all have big, giant, motives, yeah, I was gonna say motives. They would have big, giant, evil motives, yeah, definitely big, giant, evil motives, and they just do terrible things throughout those motives. But still, big, giant, evil,